Well, this will show up in the VOD, but... Yeah, she's making the same mistakes I was, but... She has a way better idea of what to stream than I do. I absolutely believe she'll figure it out before I do. How to get people to show up. I mean, art and photos sounds way more fun than watching somebody you don't know do this. That is, But I'm here. Let's go. And I'm not funny either. I think that's another thing is, like, when you do get here, you're like, alright, I am somehow the exact weirdo to want to see somebody do the entire PlayStation Store in search of the best games, in search of interesting in search of interesting things. Hey, whiskey. I should say specifically high whiskey. In search of specifically, the best games on the PlayStation Store. And then you get to me and I'm just like, bleh. Hey, hello. Also, Darth McFat. I did not see you there because my stream chat and everything. I've got a million things going on at the same time. I got 80 different. I got a lot of hands in a lot of. Yep. Thank you very much. Got a lot of. Hold on. Plates. Spinning a lot of plates. Fuck me. How did I forget that fucking phrase? Alright. Important stuff I need. My controller. My notebook with all the games in them. Pencil. Headphones so I can actually hear what's happening. Quick recap for those who've not been here before or have missed the last 80 years of what feels like an eternity. I think I was born in this stream and I will die in this stream. And I will have enjoyed every single moment of it. But seas so far are a nightmare. The seas have been an utter nightmare of terrible shareware and shovelware, and asset flips. Cardo seemed cute if you're into that sort of thing. But here we are. I'm going to put my headphone in for video, and then we'll be on our way. I just got the text message I always get after I start streaming, which is that I have indeed started streaming and can go on the Mobile Life dashboard. Incredible stuff, guys. Incredible stuff these computers can do nowadays. So... Okay, here goes. Case animatronics. It is usually $11. Usually $11. Hi everyone, $11. Man, I did not think anybody was gonna be here. $11. Now it's like $9, but it's not gonna be that for long, so I have to consider it for only $11. Alrighty. Here goes. I'm going to talk over this a bit because it's pretty clear what this is. It's... wonder what year this came out. 2020. Oh, this came out like a week ago, guys. This came out 2 months ago. Sorry. This is fucking... I mean, this is literally just Five Nights at Freddy's. It's Five Nights at Freddy's. But you can walk around? That's decent. But a lot of games have made that update, actually. A lot of games. That voice acting is rough, the graphics aren't great, the animatronics are, like, not scary at all. The environment is really bland. There was another horror game I saw earlier, but I don't go back, so we will not be going back, called Caretaker. And Caretaker, despite its low review scores, actually looked pretty good. I liked the environment, the voice acting, the concept seemed really strong, really solid base for horror. Despite its low scores and despite its low price, $9. It's not a whole lot for a video game. And so, but Case, this is, I mean, it's not that I think that ripoffs are inherently inferior to original things. It's more so that oh, come on, let me click. There we go. It's more so that this it's almost an asset flip. It's almost purely somebody has taken it's like somebody reduced Five Nights at Freddy's almost. If it took away what little Five Nights at Freddy's has, the first one, I should say, like, Five Nights at Freddy's is not exactly a bad game. It just is, like, design-wise, a very simple game. But somehow they've managed to strip an already, like, solidly simple game. A game that has already been laid so bare. And, like, so, and is so stripped down. And they've somehow managed to take everything out. More out? I didn't know how you could see it simpler. Point is, it's terrible. Don't buy it. Don't even look at it anymore. KC Power Lacrosse, 16. You know, in all my years of being alive, I've never even seen a game of lacrosse. I don't know what lacrosse is. Guess I'm gonna find out. Theoretically speaking, talking over it again because it is, simply put, a lacrosse game. If you ever thought, wow, I love lacrosse, I wish instead of playing it, I was playing a poor simulation of it. You know, somebody once said that Train Simulator and Truck Simulator are actually like, is it Truck Simulator? I think it's Truck Simulator, or Truck Driving Simulator, are actually really popular, like more popular, than, like, they're made for, like, people, not necessarily made for, but, like, at this point they're made for, because of how much money they tend to, like, pile onto it, for retired truck drivers and train drivers, like, for conductors and people who worked on trains. And so they were like, you know, they're like, well, I miss being a truck driver, I miss doing that, you know, I used to spend long, you know, it's also partly like a mental thing, you know, they used to spend long hours driving out, not, you know, just to themselves and their thoughts, and all of a sudden, you know, they're retired and they have all this fucking free time to not really do much, and so they're like, well, I might as well, I like the truck driving, might as well, oh, hey, look at this, Truck Driving Simulator, and they buy all the DLCs for it, you know, that basically turn that basically lets you drive across the whole of the fucking world with all sorts of trucks and all sorts of cargo in it. Same with the trains. Same with everything. I have to imagine there's some level of that happening to sports games, maybe? Because at this point, how do you buy a sports game? It's crazy, too, because the people I see playing these games are people who like these games and enjoy playing them. It's not like some random... It's not like a nerd, like a me, like a gritty turbo teen who's like, oh, well, I like the idea of lacrosse and I'm going to play, but I don't really have the physical body for it, so I'm going to play a lacrosse video game. I don't like lacrosse. And I don't have the body for it. But then you see, like, oh, there's this person. Who are they? Oh, they're a lacrosse player. Oh, who are they? Oh, they love lacrosse. So why don't they just fucking play it? They're almost certainly on a team. Why are they playing a video game? Why are they spending $55 on a video game? This is the exact same game, but 2 years later. Castaway Paradise. Right down to the price, too. Alright, Castaway Paradise. This game's $16. Here we go. Alright. Oh, son of a bitch. I know what this is. Motherfucker, I know what you are. God damn me. This is fucking Animal Crossing for people who don't have Animal Crossing. God damn it. Well, you know what? The buck stops here. The buck stops here. This looks fucking awful. It looks awful. It looks fucking atrocious. It looks like nothing. It looks like fucking nothing. It looks like legitimately fucking nothing. Like, they've taken all the charm out. Like, that's partly why it's so cheap, obviously. That's partially why it's so cheap. It is because they didn't spend any time on art design, any time on gameplay mechanics, any time on music, any time on pretty much anything. Instead, they have elected to make a game that is extently like Animal Crossing. It is like Animal Crossing. It is not Animal Crossing or even good like Animal Crossing. It's not fun or charming. It's nothing. And the reason I'm so angry is because I have already seen 80 fucking games that are just... When did this come out? 2018? Fucking sorry, kid. Fuck off. Still. Not only that, I was trying to exploit the hole that had been made in the Animal Crossing world. Or maybe, you know what? Maybe I'm being a little mean. Maybe this was somebody's passion project. Maybe. But you know what? I just don't care. It looks like fucking utter shit. Sorry, kid. I've seen too many of you already. I've seen too many fucking games that are just Nintendo games, that are obviously games that are trying to cash in on the fact that you can't get an equivalent on the PlayStation. You can't get Mario Party, get this collection of Mario Party games. You can't play Mario Kart, buy this kart racer. You can't play Mario, play this. You can't play, this. You can't do that, It's just untenable. It's just untenable. Fuck off. $17 for that. No. For an utterly charmless nothing. Castle costume. $11. Alright, here we go. Fantasy violence, everybody. Strap in. God damn it. Okay. Faithful Knight. Yeah. What'd he do? Alright. Very quirky. Very quirky. Lost. Okay. Hurry it up. I'm in a bit of a rush here. I guess that's the game. That's the game, everybody. It's just that. Alright, what are you actually? Okay. Looks like 3D platformer? Collectathon? Based on that and the look and the price, don't bother. 3 gigabytes? Are you fucking kidding me? Compress that shit. Fuck off. No way. Now this one's a bit of a bonfire game. A bit of one where I can just relax and say, it's Castle Crashers, guys. It's fucking Castle Crashers. Like, it's pretty good. It's got an old-fashioned sense of humor, but it fucking checks out, man. It's good shit. 2.5. The undisputed king of 2.5D co-op beat 'em ups. It's still the most fun one. It's the most addicting one. It's the one that you just gotta do. And it's $16. I'm not putting it on the list because fucking Castle Crashers. That'd be like fucking putting Citizen Kane on a list of most underrated movies. Not necessary, guys. It's Castle Crashers. But if you haven't heard of it, check it out, man. If you got friends, at least definitely check it out. Especially if you got 3 buds you want to fucking hang out with. Absolutely. Castle Pals. Here we go. Castle Pals. What's this? Usually $6. Now it's $4. Doesn't have any trailers, so let's see. There we go. Okay, it's a platformer, a bit of a puzzle platformer. Insert obligatory, is this Celeste a joke? It looks competently made. If you like platformers, if you like platformers enough and have already checked out all the major fucking like classic ones that everybody loves, you know, like Celeste, like the Mario games, like all that other stuff, good stuff, and you're like, well, I want more platforming shit. Go ahead. This one looks competently made. This one's Castle Storm 2. It's usually $22. Currently, it's $22. Life and Death Private Smell. Okay. Okay. It's Age of War again. An Age of War 'em up, as I've come to call them. I'm sure there's another more famous game that's like... But I like these kinds of games. I think $22 is a bit much. I like this sort of thing, but $22 is a bit much. Even as somebody who does like adore this kind of gameplay, I think it's really fun. I think you could kill like just endless amounts of time on this game. But you know, I can play Age of War whenever I want, so for free. So now here's 2 bonfires for us. Let's all just relax, guys. Let's all just relax. I'm gonna relax so hard, I'm not even gonna look. I believe this has the first 3 or first 4 Castlevanias. Let's see. Yep, first 4. Does it have Rondo of Blood, or is that the other one? Oh, they've got the Game Boy one. Neato. Oh, and they got the second. This is neat. And Bloodlines. Fuck yeah. That's the Sega Genesis one. And Kid Dracula. Oh, fuck me. That's so fucking cool. I'm gonna take a bit of a break, kind of, in so much that I am going to, put my channel, in the let people know that I am here, streaming. Yeah. But Castlevania, it's fucking Castlevania. I don't know that I need to spend this time. Kind of. I don't know that I necessarily need to spend this any time, really, to sing the praises of one of the great NES platforming franchises. Like, it's an utter fucking incredible time. It is utterly, like, each one is a unique experience all in its own. With its own unique way of kind of playing all the way up until Symphony of the Night, which kind of cements a way of playing that for that was so legendary it became half of a genre title. You know, the original, of course, is just a really hard, nice, interesting play on the NES platforming genre. You know, by slowing down the movement, by making movement more methodical and action more methodical, it really changes the way you play a platformer. You know, it doesn't really change. It's not really all that different physically from how you would play a Mario game. But of course, there's a lot differently. You know, the way you use your weapon, the way you can aim your weapon, the way the way enemies are and stuff like that. You know, Castlevania 2 is, of course, the much maligned sequel. In my opinion, it is pretty. It's a lot better than people give it credit for. The second one, is
justly seen as pretty unfair. The original is seen as very, very unfair, and that is for a reason. It tries to innovate in a very ridiculous way. It is trying to basically create a Skyrim in an NES game. It is trying to create an open, reactive world inside of an NES cartridge, which is difficult, as you might think when you look at an NES game and you think you cannot make a Skyrim in that, and you know what, they certainly tried. And I don't think it succeeds, but it is an incredible, interesting experiment. Just get a fucking guide. It doesn't matter. Nobody's gonna fucking, no, you don't get prizes for not using a guide, and you don't get and you don't get bombarded with anything. Nobody you should take seriously will give a shit if you use a guide to finish the original second Castlevania. The third Castlevania is everything the first two Castlevanias are mixed together in a perfect package. It is utterly and fantastic. Switching between the characters to use their different play styles, and it furthers the use of branching paths. It does kind of streamline it a bit. The branching paths are something you can actively choose to do, and it's a whole other thing. But it's a really great game, absolutely fantastic. Super Castlevania 4. It is Castlevania, but much easier and fucking sick with everything the SNES has to offer on display. Absolutely, the fucking the pinnacle of the Castlevania series at that point. Even if I think it is kind of even if I think its status as quote unquote the best of the first four original Castlevania games that kind of played that way is kind of overstated. I think Castlevania 3 is the best one. That's definitely a kind of a controversial statement, I feel, because Castlevania 4 is the one with the cool whip, and you can do the whip all sorts of sides, and stuff, whereas, Castlevania 2, 1, and 3 are very slow and methodical, but I really like that. I really enjoy Castlevania 3 over Castlevania 4, even though I do understand that Castlevania 4 is fucking sick. Bloodlines is fucking also sick. Not much else to say there. Kid Dracula and the Game Boy games are basically just kind of simplified Castlevanias. Not really they're not great, but they're good, fun stuff. If you're a Castlevania fan, and you will have been made one by the end of the fourth one, you will be a Castlevania fan. And by Bloodlines, you will be a Castlevania fanatic. And so you will absolutely say, I would like to play Kid Dracula. Thank you. Thank you very much. I would like to play Kid Dracula. And so, But of course, we come to the crown jewels. The masterpieces. The perfected. There is not a whole lot that hasn't been said about these two games. And so I'll just repeat what everybody has already said to you. Get them. Get these two games specifically. If everything I said about the first four Castlevanias, the first 5 Castlevanias, did not sell you on the genre of Metroidvanias, on the idea of Castlevania, on the idea of these kinds of games. These are everything I described times 10. These are perfect games with intricately plotted worlds and areas and some of the most gorgeous art you could achieve at the time. They did what nobody else at the time, and even now, kind of failed to do, which is, instead of using all the technology at their hands to try to push, to try to do a 3D, they tried to do a 3D Castlevania on the N64, and yeah, it's technically more advanced. It's using all the tools at its disposal. It's pushing the N64 harder than Symphony of the Night does a little bit, but it also looks like fucking shit, and Symphony of the Night will continue to look like a fucking masterpiece all the way until the day I die, all the way to the day Igarashi dies, like the guy who directed this. It's like, there will never be a time where this doesn't look good, because instead of using the hardware capability to push graphics, we can now do all this amazing art, all these amazing pixels, and all this amazing, stuff. It's an utter fucking, it's a masterpiece. Perfect game. And so is Rondo of Blood. Catan VR. I got spoiled a little bit on the Castlevania. I definitely got spoiled on Castlevania. I enjoy, I do love doing this, but man, is it a much more fun process when certain things are a bit more better. When games are better. It's so much more fun to talk about than games that, who cares, exist. This is Catan VR. Catan VR. Okay. You're joking. It's literally just the board game Catan in VR mode. Why not just buy the game Catan? I mean, I guess if you've got a VR headset, I wouldn't doubt this came out back when there were no games for the VR headset. Back when there was nothing. Back when it was a fucking, PlayStation VR, when it was a fucking wasteland of content. Yeah, it's $16 and came out, fuck me, a year ago? Boneworks was out by then. Ugh, fucking bleak. Anyways, it's $16. Don't get it. And I forgot to mention the Castlevania games. They're $22 each, but fuck that. It's fucking incredible. Buy them. Especially the Anniversary Collection. At least 5 perfect Castlevania... 4 perfect Castlevania games. With 2 and 3 extras on the side. Fuck off. It's an incredible deal. definitely get in there. Next up, Catastronauts. It's $18. This one, Catastronauts. Cat astronauts. Here we go. Can cats be astronauts? We're about to find out. Or is this like catastrophe astronauts? Sounds like it's gonna be the second one. Grab some friends, okie doke. Oh, is this like FTL, but you can like play on it with friends? Or like Overcooked, but you're driving a spaceship? How would I do that? How do I kill my friends? Yeah, it sounds like it's Overcooked, but it's Star Trek instead. That sounds like that could be fun if I had friends to play this with. But something tells me not a whole lot of people buy this game, and it seems like it would be really unenjoyable to play with randos. You know, this is strictly a party game. Anyways, how much is it? So $18. Not putting it on my personal list, but that sounds okay. That sounds alright. Once I get 5 people together, I'll definitely think about it. Thought my microphone cord was my computer charger. I gotta find my computer charger. Where are you? Where are you, computer charger? Ah, there we go. And beautiful. Beautiful. Let's see. Next up is Catherine Full Body. This is not necessarily a bonfire. It's like a half bonfire. It's Catherine. Came out a while ago. Shit, probably like 6 years ago? Fuck. I think the concept is more interesting than Atlus is capable of achieving. You know, the idea that, you know, the idea of a game in which a guy has to navigate a complicated romantic life is in a very mature way. Like, it's not like, you know, but you're basically playing through like a fucking I want to say Cassavetes movie. It's more like a fucking, I don't know what you would call it. I don't know which movie I'm talking about. But like a genuine, actual like thing that people go through. That part sounds amazing. That part where you have to like decide who you are in life and figure, like, that part is always good, you know. It's a little bit too streamlined, a little bit too like simple in, you know, like literally like which path do you want to go in life, represented by originally 2 and now 3 totally different women, you know, personality wise, who can offer you completely different lives by getting with them. That's an alright concept, I guess, but they ruin it by adding in the fucking puzzle aspect. The puzzles are they're just not good in my opinion, and the story is weak by having to attach itself. It's weaker for having to attach itself to the puzzle aspect and the more supernatural parts of the game, you know. If you excise those parts out completely, you would have probably one of the greatest games ever made. But we don't. So, $44. Sometimes it's on sale. Cat Little Damage. This one's good. This one's a good one. Cat Little Damage. This one's fucking fun. Cheap as hell. How cheap is it? Oh man, $11. Never mind. Sometimes it's on sale for like $4. I got it for $4. This is a fun one. You play as a cat, knocking stuff over. You get points for it. You got to search out for certain things to give you bonus points. There's bonus stages. It's not exactly a complicated game. This ain't fucking EVE Online. You know, you're just a cat, and it's fucking fun. My only thing is, I watched a lot of gameplay of it, and I pretty much figured, and it basically felt like playing the game. So I don't suggest looking up gameplay of it. Straight up, just buy it. It's worth like 5 hours of fun, but it's really fun. You can play as different cats. Yeah, like they're just showing here. That's really good. It's good. It's good fun. It's good Christian fun right here. There's no overcomplicated anything. I don't have to talk about politics or themes or anything. You like cats? Be a cat for $11. Yeah. Oh, and you can play it in VR, I guess. If you're fucking, I guess. Yeah, sure. That's a cool idea. Anyways, the next game is Cat Quest. Cat Quest. Here we go. This one is $15. What's up? What's next? Grab your loot. Grab your loot, everyone. Oh, I've seen this before. I thought it looked neat back then. It still looks neat. It's a little expensive, though. Just a little bit. It's on sale right now. I like this writing and this gameplay seem nice enough, and it is a decent price point. It ain't fucking $60. But I could definitely see myself getting it, and you know what? I'm putting it on the list. The list here goes. As soon as I get, and see, look, it's $5 right now. Cat Quest is $15 though normally. I'd recommend that game. That looks alright. That looks fun. Alright. Next up is I really shouldn't have said every game. Alright, what did they improve? This game, yeah, alright. Here we go. What did they change about Cat Quest? What did they change? Please be significantly much to justify my looking at this. This game is also $16. Well, this game is $16. It's a bit more expensive. Looks precisely the same so far. I don't know if you could roll in the last one. I'm pretty sure you could. You're on water now. There's more places, I guess. Oh, okay. Bye. Yeah, this pretty much looks the same. It looks like more. Looks like more. Which is pretty good. It's pretty good. Pretty good stuff. Looks like pretty good stuff. Cave Digger. Oh yeah, Cat Quest. I guess if you end up enjoying the first Cat Quest, get the second Cat Quest. I don't know. It's more expensive though. So definitely, if you saw that and were like, oh, you gotta go get Cat Quest right now, buy the first one. It's $5, and then get Cat Quest 2, Cave Digger. How much is this? How much is this game? $16. Alright, Cave Digger. T for teen for use of drugs. Damn, I'm fucking straight edge. I can't be looking at this shit. Alright. No, I like this. But the physics of it make me think it's a VR game. Please don't be a VR game. I don't have that. I like just the idea of making some caves. Okay. Alright, so you're basically a fucking... So you're a little miner. That sounds fun, but... Let's see... Oh, I don't even... Yeah, it doesn't even have an option for VR. Yeah, okay. Alright, Cave Digger. $16. That seems like nice little fun time. 8 ratings says it's 3 stars. But I don't cotton too much to that kind of talk. $16. Okay. There we go. Okay. Cavernous Wastes. Cavernous Wastes. Where are we? What is happening? Right? More caverns, only now we're shooting. We're shooting valuables. Seems like a bad idea, but what do I know? Oh, there's enemies. Portal, map. Alright. So we explore Cavernous Waste. Okay. I'm with you so far. This looks janky as hell. It looks pretty janky, but it's only $11. And it's a VR game, which sounds a lot more fun. I think this might be fun if you are a person who does not have a lot of VR games, and you are also super into VR. So if you are one of the fucking... If you're a fucking Saudi oil baron who needs to own every VR game, go ahead and, get Cavernous Wastes. Oh, thank you, God in heaven. Now, a game I can talk about. It's Celeste. Celeste, everyone. We made it. It's a game. It's a platform game. It's a puzzle platform game. It's not a puzzle platforming game. It's a precision platform game. About a girl that's gonna go play games. She is a game. She's gonna play it. We're gonna play it for her. We're gonna get through all this complicated stuff. Look at this. Look at all this crazy jumps she's gotta make. Oh man, that looks so hard. Oh dang. Oh, how's anybody gonna get through this one? And there's a boss level, and there's characters and story, and it's about depression apparently or something. Ain't video games grand? Look at that. She's got a metaphorical dark side consciousness talking to her, being like, you can't do anything right. It looks nice. It looks fun. It looks so much fun. Remember when games could be fun, guys? when games could be good and fun and nice. How much is this usually? $22. That's worth it. And right now it's $9. Buy it now. Buy it now so I can have more fun games. So I can have more fun games where it seems like the thought was I want to make a game where a player has fun, where the gamer is gonna do cool things. Alright. Goodbye, Celeste. I'm gonna miss you. This game is called Chambara. It's $8. From the University of Southern California. Great. A college game. Was Braid a college game? I don't think it was. I don't know why I said that. Alright, Chambara. Okay, this looks neato. Game where it's basically just like a melee fighter, but with the gimmick of, it's monochromatic, and you are one color, and the other fighter is another color. So but you can basically blend in with your surrounding. Fine by me, I guess. Fine by me. So whatever. I ain't gonna stop you. How much was it? $8? No. Sorry, but no. Some people, but it ain't good for me. Next up, we got Chaos Child. Chaos Child is one word. It's $38. Alright, $38. Alright. This game better fucking blow my fucking mind. It's a visual novel, I can tell. It's rated M. That means it can't be a fighting game. God damn you. Gigolo Maniacs. Okie doke. Awkward protagonist. Loyal best friend. Childhood companion. Yep. Bossy sister, you playing my beats. You playing the beats. Mysterious schoolgirl. Okay. Quiet gamer. So, where's the rub? Where's the big old twist where I'm like, this isn't like visual novels. This is like games. Embrace the new generation madness. Yeah, okay. Fear God, the delusion becomes reality about what the noise you get and says, damn. I couldn't read the entire subtitle. It looks like a decent, visual novel. It's just a shame I don't play visual novels, really, so that's not really for me at all. I want... It's so stupid. The only way I could get into a visual novel is if I could play one of the good ones, but they're so fucking expensive. There's basically no way. With visual novels. If you're listening here, and you have made a visual novel, if you're the maker of Chaos Child, please send me a free copy so I can play it and decide whether or not I like the idea of visual novels. Alright, thank you. Moving on. Also, I can't recommend it because I don't like visual novels. But if you saw that, went, gee, another visual novel. That sure sounds nifty for me. Go ahead. I can't stop you. I'm not your dad. Chaos Code. New Signs of Catastrophe. $22. Here we go. Chaos Code. New Sign of Catastrophe. $22. $22. After this, I'm going to take a break so I can go to the bathroom. And I'll be back right after that. Alright. God damn you, Arc System Works. Never mind. This is a fighting game, not one of their visual novels. Fuck yeah, look at that. Oh, that is some good fucking art. Oh, God, that is gorgeous. Shit. Fuck, that looks like game. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is fucking heaven for me. I love good art fighting games. Art really is the thing for me in fighting games. I know that sounds so stupid. Least, but in my opinion, it is like the most important part. It is what makes Marvel vs. Capcom 2 not just a good game, but the best video game ever made for me. Is like, that should tell you what kind of person and gamer I am, is that the art style makes a fighting game a genre I know nothing about. Alright, I know none of the terminology. I don't know what the best ones actually are. I don't know anything about Arc System Works or any of the games they make, you know. I don't know anything about Guilty Gear or Tekken or the Street Fighter series, but you know what? I know that Street Fighter 3 is the best one. You know why? Because it's fucking gorgeous. It's fucking gorgeous. Seriously, look up Street Fighter 3, like, sprite art, and you will see what I mean. Like, oh, fuck, you know? Darkstalkers, fucking gorgeous. Anyways, I gotta go. Here's my BRB screen while I go to the bathroom. water too. For power, for stamina. Alright, how's it going? How's my fucking bit rate? Is everything good on your end, guys? Hope so. Hope you can hear me and see me. Oh, you know what it is? It's that I forgot to delete the ochre bee. Yep. It's definitely what it is. So, the video's basically been playing the whole time. Hope that doesn't fuck up too much. Alright, seems to be good. Moving on. Put in my... right headphone in. Moving on. Game is called Chaos on Deponia. This game is $15 and it is currently $3. So if it's good, I highly recommend picking it up. If it's bad, who gives a shit? Dalek Entertainment. I know these guys. This is not good. I don't recommend bothering to go and, I mentioned earlier on a different stream that there is such a thing as that there is a time cost. There is a genuine cost to having to buy a thing and own it, even digitally. In real life, we have I think it's called space cost or something, like physical space cost or storage cost. Once you buy a sweater, it takes as much, it doesn't just cost, $15, $20, however much you paid for a sweater. It costs however much it takes to store that sweater. And even though, digitally speaking, it takes too much. Hell, I'm not even fucking crazy here, alright? The PS4 gives you an option to hide content on your gaming list. It lets you fucking take games you never play or plan on playing and put them out of your sight. They wouldn't do that unless what I was saying, that there is in fact a cost to owning games you don't ever plan on playing, if that wasn't real. Anyways, this is chess. I'm going to play it even though I've already seen it, and I technically have already put it on the list, but that was a different list from a private experience. So now it gets put on this much more official list. Anyways, it's chess. I could just go for playing some chess. I just like it. I think I'd easily pay $20 for a version of chess that let me like this can let you change the pieces, but let me go crazy with the pieces and the desk too. Go crazy with the desk. Like just go utterly nuts, you know. Make it fucking again. I've said this about bowling. Put me on a fucking volcano. There's no reason for that to happen, but do it. Do it. There's no reason for there to be logic. I'm playing chess. I get it. And and make it so that way if I decide to quit, regardless of whether or not it's because I'm losing, flip it. Flip the chess table. I'll pay $20. Fuck it. I'll pay $30 for that. I'll pay $30 for a flip board button. Anyways, that was chess. Get it if you like chess. If you don't like chess, don't get it. Simple as that. Chicken Assassin Reloaded. This game is $9. I bet it's for a reason. Take a sip of my water. Right. Okay. Taking out my headphone. This looks like Kung Fu. You know, the old NES game where you go, when you look to your left and have to fight people, and then you look to your right and you have to fight people. And it's much more of a rhythm game than it is really a beat 'em up or a fighter. Yeah, it doesn't look like you can move. It looks like you're centered, which, an update to the Kung Fu style. That's not the worst idea I've ever heard, but it's this art style and this like aesthetic is really unappealing. There's something really janky about it all. I've talked about, you know, this doesn't have the X factor I need to make me want, you know, say this is on the list. This goes on the list, even though it doesn't. It looks competent. It looks nice. It doesn't look horrible. So that's a Chicken Police painted red. Yeah, it's $22 this time. $22 for Chicken Police painted red. Oh, headphone. Ooh, I kind of like this aesthetic. Oh, right. Now, this is a game. Earlier, there was a noir parody that clearly had never seen a noir movie. It had seen parodies of noir movies, but had not seen noir movies. But this right here, this fucking shit right here, this knows noir. This has got it down to a T. Like, this is it right here. I would easily pay $22 for this. This looks good. I am also conceding that I am a giant weirdo. You know, that I am in the minority on people wanting to play this game. But I think it looks fucking great. I think the art style, I think it has that X factor that I was talking about literally 5 seconds ago. It has that X factor of it has the fucking X factor I desire in video games. I need this. it has the juice that takes it from being a just another game in this long list, not my shopping list, but in the store. It has it. It has the thing. This game is called Chicken Range, and it's $11. The aesthetic of that last game, it's really good, you know, silly and serious all at the same. It works very well. You know. I've talked often about how I want to put my webcam on sometimes, because then you could see the look of total disinterest I have right now. The look of, we're back. It's, gone are the days of chicken cop, of chicken police painted red. Gone are those salad days. Now we're in the days of chicken, whatever the fuck this game is called. It's nothing. This is nothing. This is shovelware of the highest order. It is $11. Don't fucking bother. It's Duck Hunt, but fucking terrible. It's nothing. This game is called Child of Light. Child of Light. And it's $16 to $17. Here we go. Fantasy violence, everyone. Put your kids away. My favorite critic once said, "Great art, shame about the gameplay." Kind of just in general about these kinds of games, and I'm already kind of getting that vibe from this. This is another game that makes me kind of that really confirms the reasons I made this in the first place. I decided to do this in the first place. You know, like, this is nothing. You know? It looks like it has some platforming challenges, but who cares? It looks not fun, really. It looks like nothing. Like, there's so many games that I've looked at. You know, I have literally 2.5 pages of games that any one of them you could pick out, and I would say absolutely go fucking buy it right now. Go buy it right now. Anybody on YouTube say anything? No. And yet, Child of Light is here, acting like it's somebody. Acting like it's a person. Acting like it's got ideas, but it doesn't have any ideas. It just is. It is extant. It is a game, and not much of one. Take a little break from talking. Good luck with Extreme Melee. Anyway, $16 is too much. Don't fucking do it. Don't do it. You're crazy. This game's called Children of Morta. It's usually... I'm gonna have to get in there. It's usually... God damn it. Get $23, but now it's $15. Alright, that was so hard. This looks alright. I don't know if I'm sold based on that trailer, though. Let's look. Oh, hey. Another one. Let's see if this one will confirm whether or not, this will definitely be like the make or break. Okay. Yeah, alright. I like the art. The art is really good in this one. Like, it's not content to just be pixel art. It is going far and beyond that. And it looks like it kind of has a... what's that game called? There's a game I'm thinking of, and it looks exactly like it. So if you could tell me, please. I've played it before. It's not Binding of Isaac, although it's a little bit Binding of Isaac. But I don't want to just say Bastion, but it's probably Bastion if I'm being honest. This looks good. See, put some gameplay in there. That art was good, but that gameplay was definitely the high point of that. Some Bastion style 2.5D top down fighting. Or Diablo style top down fighting. But yeah, alright. This one's called Children of Zodiarcs, and I have seen it before because it's constantly on sale. This game is a tactics game with a really unique way of traversal, in my opinion. I don't really take any kind of heed to the story bits. It'll be as good as it actually is. But the gameplay, from what I can tell, is a really interesting version of the tactics gameplay I usually see with whole lots of interesting little kind of unique little bits and pieces to make it not just another tactics game. I've seen a lot of tactics games throughout this, and this is a totally different beast. Even after, because I have, like I said, I've seen this game already, and even though I have seen so many other tactics games, it still has retained that uniqueness to it, versus a lot of other these. I mean, I don't know their names because I fucking moved on with my life after that. You know, some of them are on this list, and I'm sure if I reread them and was like, well, which one is Bird Game? Oh, I remember Bird Game. Yeah, that one's all right. Yeah, but you know, I've moved on a little bit, so you know. But this one has still managed to kind of take the cake. Children of Zodiacs is currently $20. Sometimes it is on sale, so you know, it sucks because when I recommend it on sale, obviously that's less money going to the developers. But you know, now's not the time to get into the economics of this situation, of the reason why I'm doing it. You know, the economic reason why I'm doing it, but it is there. It is definitely there. But for now, we're moving on to Chimp Party. $22 for Chimp Party. And yes, you did see that right. My battery life is low. My battery life is over. It's over. I need to do something else. What's this? Oh shit, my fucking leave for like 5 seconds. So I don't see why you need my phone though. This game seems like it was exclusively designed for Playlink. Like, I wouldn't doubt it at all. Yeah, Sony Interactive Entertainment. This is absolutely like to prove that it is a thing you can do for the PlayStation Playlink thing. It does not look like it was. It does not look like it was created to be a fun or engaging game or even a party game, really. And they're selling it at a premium because they know that, you know, maybe some desperate parent looking to connect with their kid is willing to try. Chop is Dish. Chop is Dish in this one. Okay, $6 for Chop is Dish. Alright. Okay. Neat little platforming so far. Not exactly the most advanced platforming I've ever seen. But this reeks of first game syndrome. You know, it really feels like something that was made. I've mentioned this already like a million times before, but like somebody was like, okay, I've learned how to make game, and I want to make platformers, and I'm gonna kind of not low effort, but definitely not like I'm gonna try to make Hollow Knight on my first go, which is respectable to me. I think it's respectable that somebody went, I am going to try to be realistic about my first game and make something like Chop is Dish. Although I will feel very badly if it's not actually that. But it's very small and cheap and not exactly complicated looking. Like, there's no way that all of this isn't like a first game. I'm sorry. And I'm sorry if it's not. Chroma Squad. This game's called Chroma Squad. It is $16. Right now it's $5. Let's see. So, a tactics game, but you're Power Rangers. Decent aesthetic, but how does it play? looks alright, actually. I'm gonna fucking find out the director of this is a sex pest immediately right after I fucking go. As soon as I'm done typing this out, it's gonna be like, wait, that was made by Tyler Fuckhead, and he was on Jeffrey Epstein's flight list. He was on his flight logs. You can't put Chroma Squad on your list because it's made by Jeremy Fuckwit. But you know what? Until then, I'm doing it. Here we go. Chroma Squad is $16. Alright, it's $16. You can't stop me from putting it on. It looks neat. I like Power Rangers. I like tactics games. It's going on the list. And it had nice art. It looked good. It looked like it had good gameplay. Alright, I don't need to know that Jeremy Fuckwit was on the flight logs. Alright? Not now. God damn it. Fuck me. It's fucking... One of these days I'm going to fucking snap this computer in half. And no one will stop me. No one will be able to stop me, that is. There we go. Alright. Chronicles of Teddy, Harmony of Exodus. Sorry I didn't put the video on. I've seen it before. It looked neat. It looks neat. I like the art a little bit, and it looks like it's got enough of a platforming challenge to not be totally boring. It looks like quite a bit of effort was put into its creation and its design. It does not reek of first game the way that, like, you know, that other game, Chop is Dish. You know, I'm gonna put in Chronicles of Teddy on the list. Here we go. Chronicles of Teddy. And it's how much money? $16. And if you already have PS Now, it's fucking free. Pretty much. Congratulations, pal. It's free. To you and me, because I also have PS Now. It's great. It's great. Next up, Cronus Arc. This one's $16. Gotta get that. Yeah, I'll do that later. All right, Cronus Arc. It's $16. Everyone wants to get their past back. I don't. No, thank you. I'm good. I'll skip this one, thank you. Okay, but seriously, a story about Cronus Energy. Yeah, what story isn't about Cronus Energy these days? I'm going to do my best to become a great... I'm so worried I don't know what to do with myself. Sorry now. I'm Curl. Super Magical Girl Curl. Alright. Dungeons of puzzles to solve. Change classes and reinforce weapons to become the strongest. This is an RPG Maker game. I know, how can I tell? But there are little things. What is the hidden power hidden behind the Cronus fragments? What are your enemy's intentions? Okay. Next up. Oh, that's it. Okay, Cronus Arc. Okay. I'll bite. I'm not putting it on the list, but, I don't know why I said I'll bite then. It's $16. That's too much for a fucking, I don't know. I feel mean, kind of, for that one. I've put RPG Maker games on here before, but there was another, but that one looked high class. This one looks a different class. This game's called Cinders. Okie doke. Ah, god damn it, it's a fucking visual novel, ain't it? Be humble. Cinders is okay. Now be obedient. Most have been speaking this whole time. I've been being insults. Do I really have to silently accept this? Should I tell her? Wait for Prince Charming. Okay. Oh, it's Cinderella. Okay, I get it. Or break the rules. So a visual novel based around being Cinderella. Solid idea. Solid idea. Not ultra the best thing. Not exactly super engaged with it, but I could go for that. I could do that. Sure. Oh, $22. What? $22? What? Circuit breakers. Alright, circuit breakers, $11. Although I am pretty much alone for real now. Now it's Gritty After Dark. This is when I say the F word in a much more sensual manner. This is when it becomes ASMR forever, because that means I don't have to hold the microphone with my hands, which I've been doing this entire time. That's pretty good. Alright, circuit breakers. Fuck me. Alright, circuit breakers. Here we go. Man, I hope Ellie's online in time for me to fucking raid her.
Did it restart?
Although Luxon and Average Girl Gamer are probably gonna be online for me to do that. I'm not gonna bother with trying to do cater cakes, although I would like to see if that's kind of the upper echelon of where I could raid. There's nothing. Okay. Based entirely on this description of circuit breakers. Far in the future, advances in artificial intelligence. I don't care anymore. Circuits. Game's called Circuits, guys. Okay, puzzle pack game, everyone. Strap in. What puzzles you got for me this time? It's us to think eloquently. R.W. Emerson. Okay. Digital Tentacle presents. Listen. Play. Circuits. Sure. This seems like a fun idea. It's cheap, so Circuits goes on the board. Circuits, $6. Neato idea. It looks like just a puzzle. I actually have no idea how this puzzle works. I've got fucking no clue. I watched that whole thing. It looks good, I guess. It looks alright. I don't know. I like the idea of it, but I don't even know what it is. What the idea is. I like it though. Looks like a fun puzzle game. This one's called Citadel, Forged with Fire. It's usually $45, but now it is $19 or $20. Okay, here we go. Explore. Love doing that in video games. I can't get enough of it, apparently. Cast. Sure. Oh, this looks like the fake video game you buy. Not fake video game you buy. The fake video game in a show. Once again, that wizard looked terrible. But that wizard building, though. Fly. No, that's a neat addition. All right. Okay, maybe I was too hasty. Forgive me. Conquer. Okay, you've won me back, Forged with Fire. It's not called that. It's called Citadel Forged with Fire, right? You've won me. Okay. Anything else? Any other cool thing you need to tell me about before I put you on my list game? Alright, wizard game. Sounds good. Sounds cool. Citadel, yeah, okay, it was called Citadel Forged with Fire. Thank God, I remembered it right. Alright, $45. Expensive as shit. And, it looks like it. To begin with, it didn't exactly look like it was, it looked a bit not $45, but it is now. That looks good. Looks good. I like it. I love being a wizard. It's always my favorite part of any Skyrim, Elder Scroll type fantasy game. I love being a wizard. So being like an extra wizard with wizard conquering and kind of abilities like that sounds really good. Sounds really cool. So next up we've got, oh, is that on my YouTube maybe? Is that where my second viewer is coming from? City Skyline. This is a bonfire in so much that I don't really have much to say about it, but it is relaxing because it's not a bad game, and I don't think it's a very good one. It's a complicated game. It's a brain game. How's everyone doing tonight? If you're here. If you're currently in chat, I'd love to get your thoughts on what's been going on the last few hours. Yeah, City Skylines is just a neat little city expansion game where you build your own city. You know, I believe there's a point where you can explore it and stuff, and you know, you just plan it out down to like literally everything: the streets, the trains, the railways, everything. Just everything. You know. It's SimCity with even more detail added to it. And if that what I just said got you excited, I highly recommend it. It's a blast, honestly, legitimately. It is $45 though, so if what I said got you so excited you're willing to pay $45 for it, go ahead. It is free for you if you have PS Now, though. If you have it. It is not free for everybody who just has PS anything. Oh, hey, maybe this would work. I gotta make sure this doesn't fucking sound terrible first. If it does, I'll change it back to the other arrangement. Obviously, my viewers' happiness comes before my own. I am selfless like that. My viewers' happiness comes before my own. I am selfless like that. Hi, how are you? My name is Samuel. Samuel. I'm Gritty Turbo Teen Online. I'm Gritty Turbo Teen because of a terrible old animated series created by the, fuck me, what are they called? I keep forgetting what they're called. They were like the most famous, Ruby Spears, the Ruby Spears Corporation. They were a pair of good friends or brothers, who cares? This one's called Citizen of Earth. Citizens of Earth. This is a fun one. This is a decent one. I believe this is about trying to become the president of the United States or the world or something. And you've got to, like, get people. And, you know, they'll vote for you if you do certain things, you know. Oh, it's a Okay. That's alright. Citizens of Space. How does this one work? Same thing in space? Okay. So this looks alright. These look alright. I don't know. These aren't exactly. They don't have that X factor I've mentioned before. They really don't. And so for real this time, I am all alone. Hello myself. Hello myself. What's up? Ugh. I can finally fucking open my soda. There we go. Soda time. Alright. City of Brass. That one's the next one. No. Okie doke. Okay. This looks fun. Okay. A neat little gameplay idea. $22 seems a bit much, but I don't hate it. This has some unique shit in it. Or at least like a unique combo of things with I like it. Yeah, I'm into it. Yeah, it gives me this is what you're playing as a wizard instead. It looks nice. Yeah. I like it. I like it. City of Brass. $22. 10 minutes. I'm gonna head you guys all out to Elia's stream. With any luck, she's still streaming. If she's not streaming, then I'm gonna head you all off to Luxon. And if he's not streaming, Average Girl. And if they're not, then Lily, then Hachiko, then Gator Cakes, then Scorpy. Alright. Clayton returns. This is Sengoku. Alright, here we go. Oh, right. Use a civil war unless between future loads finally comes to an end. Some hopes are fulfilled, for others dreams are crushed. Nope. What's your life for lingering souls? Goats, there is no exit. Okay. Only one way to escape. So we come to regrets. Alright. So Spiritfarer, but with a combat edge to it. Obviously, this might have come out before Spiritfarer, so don't get mad at me, creators of Clyburn. Alright, I get it. I think I like it. Okay. Clayton returns. I think this is going to be... I think eventually I'm going to have to rank these in terms of, like, most to, like, least interesting. But, definitely, definitely. You know, definitely try it out. Definitely a thing I'm interested in. You know, the low end of my interest. But there. Clan N. $17. Here we go. It's less than the other one. Does that mean it's not as interesting? Well, I wouldn't know. Let me look up a trailer. Okay, YouTube. So you wanna be a boxer? You wanna be as a champ? Na 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 da na 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 da na 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 na. It be called I don't want a thing, I want a trailer. Release trailer, here we go. Okay. Fast-paced hack and slash. Top-down view. This is lacking some impact for me. I don't know. This is kind of weak. Concept is solid. A four-player beat 'em up from the top down, with huge areas. But it doesn't quite look like it hits. It looks Okay, I think it might have some playability factor in it. I think it might. I think it might have pulled it off. I think it might have just pulled it off. Okay. All right, Clannon. I mean, still on such a. I mean, still on the low end of my interest because I'm not putting it on the list, but it is definitely higher than what I initially thought of it. Okay. This one's got mild violence, guys. Felt like a soft and tender eternity. I can hear. Oh wait. Technically, nobody's speaking, but it's okay. I mean, this is a visual novel. It's Clannad. I've heard it's a classic among visual novels, but as previously discussed, I don't like visual novels. I like my games with some interactivity in them. Yes, I know there's interactivity in visual novels, and I know there's a whole thing. Fuck off. I don't need you to fucking give me an essay about why visual novels are actually fucking incredible. I know. Alright, I fucking know. Nah. You hear this? Hear this? Hear that? It's me slapping your hand away from the keyboard. Get away from that. I don't need you to get away. Go. Shoo. I mean, it's to the point where this isn't even trying to sell you. Well, in a way, this is trying to sell you on this game. You know what? I'm talking out my ass. It's a good trailer. I think it definitely works even more if you know who all these characters are, but I think this is definitely, like, it is selling you on kind of this aesthetic and kind of this, to get the emotion of this experience, and I think it's effective in that. I can tell what it's putting down. I can tell the story it is going to tell me if I were interested in experiencing it, but I'm not, so I'm not. Alright. That went on for a really long time, and it's $50. Why? Clash Force. Come on, Elliot, please be streaming. Yes, okay. I'm gonna pass it on to you. Okay. How much is this? $16. Okay. Inspired by 1980s cartoons. What isn't? Retro, shooting action. Sure. $25 stages, solid. Solid size for a game of this cost. Yeah. Now this is a game that's really homaging to old school games. Like, this one could almost be on the NES. Like, if you told me this was, like, a high-end SNES game, I'd go, yeah. Definitely. But, no, it's... But, yeah, I believe you. Oh, man. Any game that can effectively incorporate screen jitter into its, some screen shake into its game... will get my eternal... You know what? That's going on. That's going on the list. That's fucking going. Clash Force. $6. Hell yeah. It's going on the list. Classic Snake Adventures. These are the classic Snake Adventures, not these newfangled Snake Adventures that you see nowadays, but the old school. Alright, so get the fuck out of here if you're into that old school shit. Into that new school shit. All right. Um, it's Snake. How much is it? It's a little bit out of my. I would buy if it was just a little cheaper. I actually might think about buying it. I think I'm out. I think that's it. All right. Thank you to Darth McFat, Whiskey Doll. How can I tell you? I think there was another guy, another person at one point, and I'd like to thank them too. Thanks for everybody who's ever followed me, for anybody who's ever supported me, for all of that stuff. I'd like to hearty thank you. It is motivating for me to know that there's somebody out there even thinking of supporting me in something. You know, it is severely demoralizing when, you know, there's no one there, and not here, not to view, mind you. I get why there's no viewers sometimes, but just like the fact that you guys show up at all, ever, and you know, every once in a while, like that keeps me going. All right, so I'm going to go press the raid button for fucking Elia right now. Let me go fix some things right quick. Okay, I'm gonna go press on the raid button now. Okay, start the raid. Alright, I would like to thank every single one of you, and I hope to finish this sometime this decade. And I thank you for showing up. Bye. Bye. There we go.